was in the shower when I smelled something burning. Holy smokes, was Mom cooking again? I grabbed the towel and rushed to the kitchen. There was a pan with milk overflowing on the stove, but Mom was nowhere to be seen. Mom! Mom!
Dee, Mom got a call and she left.
This was so typical of my mom. She was the most irresponsible woman on the planet. With her absent-mindedness, it's a wonder me and my little brother Noah were still alive. If you think I'm exaggerating, hear this. Once when I was 9 and Noah 1, she drove us to the supermarket and made us wait in the car while she grabbed some groceries. Minutes turned into hours, but she just didn't return. Noah started crying his lungs out, and I was in tears too. Thankfully, a kind gentleman lent me his phone to call her. Mom, how are you?
I'm at the movies, Dina. I met a friend at the supermarket and we both. Oh shoot, are you two still in the car?
So you get the idea, right?
Dee, I'm not feeling well.
Oh honey, what's the matter?
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Noah. I wasn't done showering anyway. You go lie down in your bed and I'll make you some hot cocoa after I get cleaned up, okay? Noah has a heart condition that makes him so weak, a surgery can cure him. But with Mom unable to hold a job longer than a month, we just don't have enough funds. But I am determined to do whatever it takes to get him treated. Oh, that reminds me. I'm getting late for work. I dropped out of school last summer, and now I set up a pizza stall outside this museum. And not to boast or anything, but it's quite a hit among people. You should see the long queue. Crappy piece of poop, you ruined all my pizzas.
Hey, Peanut! Pick a fight with someone your own size!
What are you calling a peanut, you butt-face? Now just pay the damages, or get ready to have your intestines shoved up your throat. The biker guy laughed menacingly and took a step in my direction. But suddenly, a well-dressed guy stepped in and pushed him away.
Leave the girl alone, get going before I call the cops.
The biker guy shot me a furious look, fed away on a stupid bike.
Thank you would be nice.
Thank you? What for? Did you really have to butt in and ruin everything now he's gone without paying me anything for all this? I spent all my savings buying this oven and now it's broken. Oh God, what will I do? My brother's sick. I thought I'd take him to the doctor with today's earnings.
Hey, I'm sorry. I can pay you. How much do you need?
Listen, mister.
Travis?
Yeah, whatever. I don't want your charity.
No, please, I insist.
If you really want to do something for me, give me a freaking job or just buzz off. I knew no one in their right brains would hire a high school dropout, right? Wrong. Apparently, Travis did have a job for me, and a wacky one at that. He wanted me to act as his fiancée for a weekend in front of his family, and in return, he offered to pay for Noah's surgery.
My grandma is seriously ill. Doctors have given her just a few more weeks to live, and her last wish is to see me engaged.
So, you're okay with deceiving her this way? I'm sorry, but I don't want to be a part of this.
Well, at this point, I'd do anything to see her smile.
Travis sounded like he really cared for his grandma, and I could still remember Noah's pale face from that morning. So, somewhat reluctantly, I agreed to the deal. Now, before you find out if I regretted my decision or not, just go like and subscribe to the channel. Now that weekend, when Travis came to pick me up in his Lamborghini, Mom's eyes literally popped out of her head.
Dee, when are you going to tell me your boyfriend is loaded?
She rushed out and practically fell on Travis as he got out of his car.
Are these for my beautiful, charming daughter? She loves lilies and she loves diamonds too. And designer handbags, shoes, limited edition watches.
Mom, no one needs you inside.
Oh yes, of course. You two have fun and, before you leave, do you have a private jet? I mean, Dee loves beach holidays with me and Noah. So,
Mom, I've never seen a beach my entire life.
He can take you.
I practically pushed Mom inside the gate and got into Travis's car.
Your mom is interesting.
I think you mean impossible.
Ha 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 ha. Anyway, these are for you. Just a friendly gesture. I thought since we're supposed to be an engaged couple, we might at least be on cordial terms. Also, I wanted to warn you, my mom could be a little, intimidating. Don't let her get to you.
Awesome, now I'm even more nervous. Minutes later, when we reached Travis's home, my jaw literally hit the floor. The place was a freaking palace. Travis dropped me at the main entrance and went to park his car in the garage. That's when I heard a shrill voice.
Hey, you get lost. We don't need anything you're selling.
But what if I'm selling manners? Surely you could do with a little of those.
How dare you?
Mom, I see you and Dina have met already.
Dina? So this is your fiancé? You keep shocking us, Travis.
Mom, Dina's an amazing chef. She makes excellent pizzas and...
Oh, I'm sure beneath that hideous outfit, she must have a lot of personality, but I'm not really interested right now.
Wow, what a rude snob. Travis's mom was a real nightmare, but his grandma was the complete opposite. She was the sweetest woman I'd ever met, and my heart melted to see how much she adored her grandson. That evening, while we were having dinner, Travis's mom kept shooting me death flares, but thankfully his grandma kept the conversation going.
So, you and Travis met in school, Dina?
No, I dropped out of school last summer. Actually, I had to set up a pizza store to earn money. Suddenly, Travis's mom started coughing, as if she was choking or something. So I immediately got up and gave her sharp blows in the back.
What are you doing? Don't break my back.
Are you feeling better? Once I choked on a coin, and this is how my mom saved me.
Why the heck were you eating a coin?
I wasn't eating it. I was just hiding it in my mouth so I could get my brother and myself an ice candy later on. You know those cheap ice candies? Before I could even finish, Travis's mom got up and walked off mid-meal. What? Did I say something wrong?
No, nothing at all.
For some reason, Grandma and Travis burst out laughing, and I joined them too. That night, Grandma called me and Travis to her room.
Dina, Travis is just like his grandpa. Gentle but impulsive. I was worried he'd rush into a relationship and then probably regret it, but after meeting you, I can see he's made the right choice.
She then took out a box from under a pillow and gave it to me. Inside, it was an exquisite emerald bracelet.
This is my most prized possession. Travis's grandpa gave it to me on our wedding night. Want you to have it now?
Oh no, I can't take this.
Please. I've always intended to give it to Travis's fiancée.
I looked at Travis, and he gestured to me to keep the box. So I took it, and I thought I'd return it to him once we got back. The rest of the weekend went by in a blur. Travis was funny and kind, and I kind of developed a small crush on him. And by the way he looked at me, I guess he liked me too. The day Travis dropped me at home, he told me he'd scheduled Noah's surgery in the coming week at the city's biggest hospital. Little did I know I was in for the biggest shock ever. On the day of the surgery, as the nurses were taking Noah to the operation theater, I was asked to get the bill settled. I started to panic a bit. I called Travis, shot him multiple messages, but no response. Where the heck was Travis? Was he okay? And how the heck was I going to pay for the surgery without him? That's when I thought of Grandma's bracelet. I sell it. I get enough money to cover the hospital bills. No! How can you do this, Dina? You know how precious that bracelet is to Grandma, but do you really have a choice? You honored your end of the deal, and if Travis isn't here to honor his, you've got to do this. Feeling utterly helpless and desperate, I decided to go to the jeweler. His eyes lit up on seeing the bracelet, and the price he quoted for it was more than enough to cover the hospital bills. When I returned to the hospital, my heart was aching. But when I approached the billing counter, they informed me the bill had been settled already. What? Who paid for it?
I've no idea, ma'am, but the system shows your dues have been cleared.
I almost cried with joy. And then a nurse told me Noah's surgery was a success. I rushed to see him. Noah, how are you feeling, baby?
My chest hurts, but doctor says I'll be okay in a week and I can go running in the park like other kids.
Of course, darling. Now you rest while I go out and call Mom. I walked out of the room to see Travis and his mom walking towards me. Travis, I can't believe you decided to show up now when everything is over. Do you have any idea what you put me through?
Whoa, calm down. What's wrong?
What's wrong? You knew it was Noah's surgery today and you simply vanished without a trace.
Grandma got sick last night, so we had to fly her to London, but I told Mom to inform and take care of the bills and everything.
Which I did, of course.
No, you did not. I was scared to death figuring out how I'd pay the hospital all by myself.
Stop lying, girl. The bill has been paid.
So you did, but only in the last 1 hour. Just then Mom walked in on all the drama.
My daughter can be stubborn, rude, and a lot of other things, but she is not a liar.
Oh, look who's here. The gold digger's mom. I bet you tricked my son into buying you this designer handbag, just like your daughter tricked him into paying for that kid's surgery.
This bag is fake just like your hair and your lips.
You witch! If your daughter is so honest, ask her where is the bracelet that my mom-in-law gave her.
My face turned white at the bracelet's mention. How the heck did she know? It's with me.
Oh, really?
His mom took out her phone into my shock and horror. She showed us pictures of me with the jeweler holding the bracelet.
See, Travis, this shameless girl sold our priceless family heirloom for money.
I looked at Travis and he looked completely shook. Travis, trust me, it's not what it looks like. You know I can never do this, right?
I don't know. Dina proof is right here, and you still want me to trust you?
Oh, I see. I thought you knew me better than this, but I guess we don't know each other at all. I opened my bag and fished out the bracelet. Yes, I did take it to the jeweler, but I couldn't bring myself to sell it. I know I could survive a few days more without the surgery, but I knew if this bracelet was lost, Grandma probably wouldn't be able to take it. Travis looked guilty and tried to apologize, but I'd had enough. We had a deal, and both of us honored it. Now let's move on with our lives. After that day, Travis tried to reach me many times, but I shut him off. Except that I did go for his grandma's funeral. With Noah fully recovered, I just wanted to focus on getting into a good culinary school. And, by God's grace, I did manage to get into one. The next 2 years, I worked my butt off and finally opened my own restaurant. On the opening weekend, I was busy talking to a customer when I saw a familiar face. Travis! What a surprise!
Congratulations, Dina. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. What would you like to have?
A chance to start all over again would be nice.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and I've got an unbelievable story for you. With mystery, suspense, and backstabbing betrayal. But before I continue, please like and subscribe. I'm an only child and I live with my mom, who is an amazing pizza chef. She has her own cookbook and a popular YouTube channel. And when I was 6, she started a pizzeria with her best friend. The two were inseparable. And Mom's friend also had a daughter my age named Gia. Gia and I couldn't be more opposite. I was shy and quiet, and she was weird and loud. But she was my ride or die friend. One time when I was in 3rd grade, I spilled chocolate ice cream on my shirt. And this mean boy in the neighborhood called me Poop Girl. The boy couldn't stop laughing.
I'm angry now!
Then Gia whistled, and a small stray bird appeared out of nowhere.
Attack, Fluffy! Attack!
The bird chased the mean boy down the street, and he never messed with me again. Gia was always there, right beside me, for better or for worse. But sometimes she could be a bit much. Since we were little, Gia was different. While I played with Barbies, she played with bugs, which totally creeped everyone out. On our first day of middle school, I wanted to make a good impression, so I spent hours getting ready. But on our ride there, Gia pulled out a huge jar of cockroaches.
Look, Ellie, my little babies are so excited. I think they'll love math class.
Maybe you should leave your bugs at home.
No way! What are they supposed to do? Crawl around in the mud all day?
Isn't that what stupid bugs do?
Don't be rude. Apologize to my babies now.
And just as I expected, all the kids thought Gia was a freak, and our first day was a total disaster.
You! Gross! She has a cockroach on her shoulder.
Actually, I have 10. Wanna see?
Gia, don't!
But of course, Gia didn't listen. She pulled her jar of bugs out of her backpack. I tried to snatch it from her, but it slipped out of my hand and shattered on the floor. Kids started screaming. The bugs scattered everywhere. One jumped on my nose. A few got caught in the cheerleader's hair, and the big one crawled down her math teacher's pants. Gia and I were sent straight to the principal's office and suspended for a week. All the cool kids avoided us after that. As we got older and reached high school, things didn't change much. The bugs stopped making public appearances, but Gia was still odd. She spent most of her time in the science lab working on secret projects, which I thought was cool, but frankly didn't help her social life.
Sniff this, Ellie.
Yuck, it smells like feet.
But how does it make you feel? Do you want to climb a mountain or run a marathon?
No, I want you to get out of my face.
Guess it needs work.
Gia always spoke her mind, and sometimes it was so cringe she had no filter. Like this one time, I went shopping with Rachel and her squad, the ultimate popular girls at our school, and I was getting along with them great. But then Gia appeared, just as Rachel had tried on this pink dress and was modeling it for us.
Isn't this per for the homecoming dance? I look stunning.
Not to be a buzzkill, but you kind of resemble Peppa Pig. Oink! Oink!
Seriously, Gia,
I was just being honest. Is it just me? Or does anyone else suddenly have a taste for bacon?
Ellie, we have to go. Your weir is freaking us out.
Rachel and her friends couldn't leave fast enough.
What's wrong with you? Why did you say that? Forget about Rachel. She's lame and her perfume stinks. Come on, let's go down to the pizzeria and say hi to our moms.
As much as Gia drove me nuts, I couldn't stay mad at her. She made me laugh, helped me with all my homework. And when our moms were busy working late, Gia always came over to keep me company. She was like an annoying sister. The first day after the shopping disaster, my first period teacher had an announcement.
Class, we have a new student. This is Billy Fitz. He just transferred here. Make him feel welcomed.
He took the empty desk next to mine.
Hi, I'm Ellie. If you need to know where your next class is or anything at all, just ask.
Thanks, Ellie. I'll be sure to.
I did end up showing Billy where his next class was, and we hit it off after school. We had lunch at Mom's Pizzeria and talked for hours. He was super interested in everything about the school and my life. I felt so special with all the attention he was giving me. I told him all about myself, my mom, the pizzeria, and of course, about Gia.
I know this is really fast, but I saw the posters for the dance this weekend. Do you want to go with me?
Would I?
I was low, key freaking out, but I kept it chill.
Well, I was going to go with a group of friends, but I guess I can change my plans.
Billy picked me up for the dance. In this fancy car that probably cost more than my house. He was dressed like $1 million. Then he gave me a corsage and the really expensive diamond necklace. I was so shocked. I was speechless.
Sorry. Is the necklace too much? You don't have to wear it if you don't want to. It's just that when I saw it, I thought of you.
Hey guys, you think you can give me a ride to the dance? My bike's busted. I lost my bus pass. In my date, the love of my life just broke up with me.
Gia pretended to cry, and my blood boiled. Gia didn't even have a boyfriend. Just as I was about to snap, Billy said the sweetest thing.
Forget about him, Gia. I don't know you. But if you're anything like Ellie, then you must be extra special. And you deserve much better than that jerk. Of course you can ride with us.
Aside from Gia being a third wheel, the dance was pretty awesome. Billy was a dancing superstar. After that, Billy and I hung out all the time. We'd stroll in the park, go out for dinner, you know, cute couple stuff. He was the perfect boyfriend, and his father was so nice. They even came to eat at the pizzeria. Billy's dad took one bite of my mom's pizza, and he was so impressed that he wanted to invest in the business.
I tell you, this place really has potential, and I think I can make it a huge success. We can take this pizzeria worldwide. By the time we're finished, you'll be millionaires.
Millionaires? No way. You're joking?
I'd never joke about a thing like that.
Then Billy's dad dropped a wad of cash on the table, then left his business card.
Call me in the morning and we can talk business.
After Billy and his dad left me, Gia and our moms were so excited. We danced around the store like maniacs. That night, I dreamed about being a millionaire and traveling to tropical islands with Billy on my yacht. The next few weeks were a blur. Billy's dad brought in these fancy accountants and lawyers to help my mom and Gia's mom with their business plan. I even started helping out at the pizzeria after school so I could do my part. Gia, on the other hand, was named president of the science club, so she wasn't around much. To be honest, it was nice getting a break from all her silly antics. With working after school and all my homework, I didn't get to see much of Billy either. He sent me sweet texts all the time, but I missed hanging out with him. And one day, I was passing by the science lab, and I heard Billy laughing. I went inside and found him sitting with Gia. They were doing some kind of experiment with this green goo that exploded everywhere. They were laughing uncontrollably and having the greatest time.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, Elle, why didn't you tell me that Gia was so awesome?
Billy went on and on about Gia's stupid science experiment. I barely understood a word he said. I sat down and tried to help, but they totally ignored me. I felt like an idiot, and seeing them together made me jealous. I stormed off, and they didn't even notice that I'd left. A few days later, things got even worse. I texted Billy to see if he wanted to come over and watch films, but he said he was too busy to hang out tonight.
Sorry, babe. I've got a ton of homework and I'm really tired. Maybe we can hang out next week.
I told Billy that I understood and wished him a good night. It was nice out, so I decided to take a walk and get a chocolate sundae at my favorite ice cream shop. But I still stopped short in shock. When I looked through the window, Gia and Billy were sitting in a booth, sharing a banana split and laughing like a pair of hyenas. Hot rage coursed through my veins as I marched toward the door. But just as I was about to open it, I got a call from my mom. She was with Gia's mom at the pizzeria, and she was in tears.
Mom, what's wrong?
Before she could answer, the phone disconnected. I raced to the pizzeria, and what I saw next blew my mind. The sign on the pizzeria had changed to Fish Fits Pizza, and these huge, scary men were shoving all our things into a huge trash compactor. Gia's mom was trying to make the men stop, while my mom sat on the curb crying like a baby.
What happened here?
We lost our business. Billy's dad took everything.
How could this happen?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. We can't even afford to hire a lawyer to fight back. All our bank accounts are empty. We're ruined. Our lives are over.
The police showed up and arrested Gia's mom for punching one of the men in the face.
Get your hands off me. This isn't fair. It's not right.
Then Mom fainted. I called an ambulance to take her to the hospital. The doctor said she'd be okay, but they had to keep her a few days for observation. I was devastated. I couldn't believe that Billy's dad was behind this. I called and texted Billy. There had to be some explanation, but Billy didn't answer. I even went to his house, but no one was home. Mom was right. We were ruined. I was so exhausted that I went home to get some sleep. But guess who I found waiting for me on my front porch? That Batman backstabbing witch, Gia. That rage that coursed through my veins before, well, now it was 20 times stronger. I raced toward Gia like an angry bull.
You evil witch!
Ellie, you have to calm down. There's something I need to show you. It's about Billy.
I've already seen enough. I knew you were weird, but I never thought you were evil. I saw you with him at the ice cream shop.
Oh, that! It was all part of my plan.
What plan?
To save the pizzeria.
Gia led me to her house and into the basement.
Take a look. I got a toad.
He had green slime all over his face, and he smelled like a gym sock.
Gia, what the heck?
Listen up. I'm sorry for hurting your feelings with Billy, but you need to know why I did it. When Billy started hanging out with you, I started following you two, and then him.
You did what?
Shut up and listen. Billy's dad is in the mafia and needed a front to hide his shady deals and launder his dirty money. That's where our moms and the pizzeria comes in. He thought snagging the business was the way to go, and the whole thing was totally Billy's idea.
That's why Billy was hanging out with me. I feel so stupid.
Don't, Ellie. Smooth talking runs in that family. Billy's dad tricked our moms into signing over their business. Too bad for Billy and his dad that I'm not so easily played. I recorded them talking about their scheme for weeks, and I even convinced Billy to confess.
How did you get him to spill?
First, I poured my truth serum all over his head, but that didn't work. It just stunk up the place. I really should open a window, huh?
Gia, stay focused.
Oh, yeah. So, since the serum was a dud, I asked my friends for a little help. You should have seen Mr. Tough Guy crumble.
Gia sent Billy's taped confession and the rest of the evidence she found to the police. Billy and his dad had been scheming small businesses for years, but no one could ever prove it. Until now. The police arrested Billy and his dad. The movers dropped the charges on Gia's mom. Our moms got the pizzeria and all their money back. And things went back to normal? Well, kind of. After the news got out that Gia and I took down a mob boss, our popularity at school went through the roof, and the pizzeria became busier than ever. My friendship with Gia grew as strong as an ox, and eventually I didn't mind her 8-legged friends. But one thing was clear, with Gia around, my life would always be an adventure. And that was fine with me. It was the worst day of my life. There was just no other way to put it. I've been super excited about being selected as the lead for the school play, and that too over Jessica, the head cheerleader who was always trying to one-up me. But just as I was celebrating my small victory, She walked up to Brody, my boyfriend and the male lead. Then, without any warning, she kissed him in front of everyone. Brody looked stunned, but to my utmost horror, he grinned and said,
That was hot.
"Hey, get away from him."
Oh no, don't babe. Listen, I've been dreaming about her kissing me since forever. It's a dream coming true. I'm sure you'll understand. We're over. Take care, I guess.
Are you out of your mind? What do you like about her? But she just kissed him again and they both left. She doesn't even like Sniper Wolf. She isn't human. I was so devastated that I ran home and went straight to bed. Little did I know the horror was just beginning. Hi, my name is Carly, and this is my story of how my entire life got turned upside down in a matter of hours. Before I continue, don't forget to like and subscribe. I woke up startled when I felt something touched my foot. I sat up in bed and saw something that made me scream. A young girl was staring right at me across the room.
Carly?
Who are you?
Thank God you're awake. Aunt Carly, you look so stupid when you're asleep.
Aunt Carly? Who are you? And how did you get in here? The kid just rolled her eyes and handed me a letter.
Mommy disappeared last night and left this letter to me. Read it now.
I opened the letter and almost passed out.
My beautiful Haley, if something ever happens to me, don't be scared and go to your Aunt Carly on this address. Just make sure your grandma never sees you. I'll come find you as soon as I can. Love, Mommy.
I gasped. This little brat was my sister Abby's daughter. Mom had kicked Abby out 6 years ago for being pregnant at only 18. Abby had completely disappeared, and now suddenly she'd sent her kid to me out of the blue. While I was reading the letter, the girl had unpacked a huge bag with skincare products.
It's time for my night routine. Where's the bathroom?
Hold it, you can't stay here. How am I supposed to hide you from Mom?
That sounds like your personal problem.
Suddenly, Mom started banging loudly on my door.
Carly, I just heard a little girl's voice. Are you hiding your secret child in there? Open the door or else.
Oh no. I shoved Haley inside my closet and threw all her bags under my bed just as the door flew open, and Mom barged in looking like a bull ready to attack.
What took you so long to open the door? Where's your kid?
Don't be crazy, Mom. Why would I have a kid? I don't remember getting pregnant for 9 freaking months. I don't even have a boyfriend.
That's what your sister said too. But look what she did.
But I'm not Abby, Mom.
I have my eyes on you, young lady.
As soon as Mom left the room, Haley stepped out of my closet looking really annoyed.
Your mom sounds like a pain in the butt.
I don't know what to do with you. Could you just go to sleep now so I can have my peace? I'll get you a mattress. She laughed and jumped onto the bed.
Don't be crazy. That's child abuse.
Before I could protest, she had snuggled under the covers and gone to sleep. I considered putting her out with the trash, but as she lay there peacefully, I realized that she looked so much like her mom. It just really made me miss my sister. Okay, fine. I'll give you a week before I have to figure out how to deal with the situation. The next day, I woke up to Haley jumping on the bed.
It's all done. Auntie Dumbo.
What is this?
Your homework? I redid everything because all your answers were wrong.
She pushed my notebook into my hands and I almost passed out. She'd erased all my work and it was due today. I didn't have time to correct it. This is a graded assignment. If I fail, I swear I'll make you live under the bed forever. But boy, was I in for a shock. My teacher announced that I was the only one with the perfect score. After class, everyone surrounded me in the hallway and someone said,
"If you do my homework, I'll pay you $50.
I'll pay you 100.
Before I knew it, I already had 20 people offering to pay me good money, and everyone wanted to hang out with me so I wouldn't turn their work down. After school, I rushed home with a brilliant idea. I told Haley I would keep her if she did everyone's homework. You can help me be popular and I'll take you shopping.
You've got yourself a deal, sister.
With the fame I gained, I got Brody's attention back. One day, he stopped me in the corridor. What do you want now, Brody?
Carly, I'm so sorry. I was so stupid and I never should have broken up with someone as smart and pretty as you.
You're right about that.
I just need your help to pass this one class. Please tell me you'll help me, or I'll think you haven't forgiven me.
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Thanks, babe. This means the world to me.
I took his assignment and gave it to Haley. She took one look and said,
Brody, is this the boy you've been crying over in your diary with such a jerk to you?
You read my diary. Just mind your own business and stay out of adult things that you don't understand and make sure you do this assignment really well. A few days later, I woke up and found Haley sleeping at my desk next to the pile of assignments she'd been working on. I noticed a small piece of paper next to her. It was a little sketch of Haley and Abby outside a cute little home she'd written. I love you, Mom. Suddenly, I felt terribly sorry for her, so I decided to enroll her in my school. I marched her straight into the principal's office and dumped my calculus assignment on the table. My niece here did this. She's brilliant. You have to enroll her. You can test her. The principal rolled her eyes and wrote a question on a piece of paper and pushed it towards Haley.
Fine. Solve this, baby genius.
In under a minute, she solved it and pushed the paper back.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
The principal looked at it with her mouth open. She immediately year-old Haley in the 6th grade on a scholarship for gifted kids. I felt like the world's best on. As soon as we left the office, I bumped into someone. I looked up to see that it was Brody with Jessica right behind him.
What did you do? You made me fail.
What are you talking about?
How else do you explain the F?
That's not possible. And how do you explain holding Jessica's hand? You're still with her?
Of course he is, loser.
And with that, Jessica grabbed his face and started kissing him.
Ew, you guys are so gross. I'm glad I messed up your assignment. I knew you're not good enough for my aunt.
Then she turned to me.
You're too beautiful and smart for dumbbells like him. You deserve someone so much better.
Jessica raised her hand to slap Haley.
Watch your mouth, you little.
I immediately cut in. If you or your two-timing jerk of a boyfriend ever think of touching my niece, I will rip you apart. Come on, Haley. After class, I looked around for Haley, but she was nowhere to be seen. I finally found her in the washroom surrounded by other girls from 6th grade.
You're only tough in class, BB Einstein.
Isn't it time change your diaper already? You stink.
Back off. I'm not scared of you.
It's time we change that.
There was no way someone was talking to my niece like that. Hey, back off, jerks. You're just jealous because she's smarter in her sleep than you are all at your best. The girls immediately stepped away and scattered as they ran out of the bathroom. One of them said,
If I was that ugly, I would want to be smart too.
At that, Haley burst into tears.
I am beautiful. I have a curry skin purity.
I asked her what I could do to make her feel better.
Well, I've been wanting to go shopping for weeks now.
How about I take you to the mall tomorrow, kiddo? I have the play today and I really need that scholarship.
But I really need new boots. I've only 14 pairs.
That's its tragics. I promise. I'll take you tomorrow.
It's Sleeping Beauty. All you have to do is sleep. No need for practice. I want to go now.
I sighed and said nothing. She looked mad and ran off. I deal with her later. I had to play in University Scouts waiting for me. I changed it to my costume and was just about to go on stage when my phone rang.
We have a little girl here, Haley, who says she's your niece and she's forgotten her way home. Please come and get her immediately. The mall's closing.
What? You must be mistaken. Haley would never listen.
Lady, you come get this kid or I leave her outside.
I ran out of the auditorium feeling furious. I was going to kill Haley. I found her outside the mall and a pair of new boots. She jumped up when she saw me.
Hey, look, Kylie. Aren't these pretty?
How could she make me miss my play for a pair of stupid shoes? Before I knew it, I was yelling at her. You're such a brat. I wish you'd never come to live with me. Haley looked shocked and then burst into tears. As soon as we got home, she jumped into the closet and slammed it shut. I started feeling terrible for yelling at her and told her to come sleep on the bed, but she wouldn't even reply to me. When I woke up the next morning, Haley wasn't in the cupboard. I noticed her little backpack was gone too, and so was the picture she'd drawn. I looked for her all over the house, then ran to school hoping to find her in class, but her teacher said she hadn't come to school this morning.
Is everything okay, Carly? Also, when you have the time, I need to talk to you about Haley's attention deficit disorder.
Her what? Oh God, her behavior was a condition. I felt even worse. Panic rose in my chest, and I did the only anything I could. I went to Mom and told her everything. She was shocked at first, and then she was so mad at me.
You let my grandchild sleep in the closet and now you've lost her. How could you be so careless?
Don't blame me. It's your fault my sister doesn't trust you with her kid and I'm only 15.
This is not the time for your nonsense. Where do we look for her now?
Just then Haley drawing came to my mind and I thought that Haley might be at my sister. We got there and I ran inside and sure enough this was Abby's house. I started to look around and found Haley in bed fast asleep while hugging Abby's frame picture. Mom and I ran and hugged her and Mom whispered into her ear,
I'm sorry, kiddo. I'm so sorry. I don't know where your mommy is, but I promise I'll look after you till then.
Somewhere along the evening, we fell asleep next to Haley. The next morning, I woke up to find Abby sitting on the bed and smiling at us. Abby?
Abby?
Mommy!
Haley ran and hugged her while she groaned a bit.
Easy there, kiddo.
Mom was all tears. She kept hugging Abby and Haley and crying and see how sorry she was. But where were you, Abby? What's wrong? Finally, she told me where she'd been for the last month. Apparently, she'd passed out at work and had to be taken to the hospital. She'd been unwell for a while and had left the note with my address for Abby as a precaution in case she got worse.
Lucky you did, but now it's time to come back home. You need someone to take care of you. And now that I've seen her, I want my granddaughter in my life.
Looks like no one can resist your cuteness.
Oh, thank goodness! Aunt Carly finally said something smart.